could be a crucial moment for the championship, as we have 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. And it seems like it's a perfect start for Moranix, but a bad start for Maple, who might come under pressure from his championship rival Dropey down into turn 1. And it looks like it's a smooth-ish and clean start from everyone as we go down the grid. And it looks like Fox has spun out and has actually been pushed wide. It's actually Encore and R10 who must have cleared this. R10 loses his front right M plate. That is very unfortunate for him. The match indeed, as we have, oh, and that's a bit wide. We have side-by-side action. Phoenix is there and loses the back end almost. I did not see him coming there. But Luke is disconnected, I think. Luke is not in here, so that is definitely going to promote Dropey, Maple, and the legs of everyone else up the field. Thing, as we have a move as Kiki Hunters lost 2 positions, and his tire was filled with gravel, so it didn't look like, as he gives a little bonk to Fox, and around the outside his teammate goes into P10. So King Hunter's found himself outside of the points now after that small mistake into the gravel. And Skin Tony's going to look to the inside. Fox gives the space, but around the outside, Encore just absolutely bins it into the wall. He loses the back end on almost every single exit. If Skin Tony, KK Hunter, the other Williams now has lost it. Phoenix doesn't really have that much ERS to defend with, as he goes to the outside, and Luke just flies on by to take B5. His streak of being disconnected from F1 2020 keeps on going. That is probably what cost him the championship last season, as Broco smashes right into the wall. You will see the light is flashing, so you will see his opportunity. Oh, that is definitely a warning. You will see his opportunity to try and get him down the straight as Hazy boxes. Trophy can't really defend this. There's nothing to defend as he goes to the outside. Oh, very close there. Pushes him off into the grass. That was a very close overtake. But Dropey now very much on the back of Hazy, who was on the back of Luke, who is still disconnected. So it doesn't look like Luke will be making a return this race. Will Dropey try and go around the outside? Oh, this is very dangerous. This is flat out right-hander, unless if he gives space. That's very tight. Oh my god, that could have ended up so much worse than it did, and who could capitalize quite a bit. But Fox is very close to the back of R10, but R10 I believe has that extra bit of juice that he's not using. He's looking to let Fox go, and Fox finds himself in provisional P4 from, I remind you, spinning there at the back. But actually now, if he gets to the back of Dropey, then he might actually be able to jump Maple as well as Dropey spun! Dropey spun! Oh no, that is huge for the championship. Dropey has screwed over his chances of jumping Maple in this race and perhaps capitalizing on it, but now he and it's all gone worse, and he's fully crashed out, and he hasn't lost a front wing. That is actually really impressive. He hasn't lost the front wing, but he is now in 7th. Moranix, who's been our pole sitter, who didn't put a foot wrong the entirety of the race, has led every single lap, I believe, has now comes across the line to win the Japanese Grand Prix. But we look further back. Maple finishes P2, but will that change? 7.5 seconds is the gap. Let's see. Hazy comes across the line, won't finish P3. Fox comes across the line. It's P2 for Fox. Our final standings are as follows. Moranix finishes P1 after starting P1. Fox finishes P2 after starting P13. Definitely driver of the day material. Maple unfortunately missing out on P2 by 0.4 of a second. Hopefully he'll bounce out for him next week, but has jumped Dopey and Luke very well in the championship. Hazy finishing P4. Arta finishing P5, 6 Encore, Dropey P7, Luke P8, King Hunter P9, and Duplev to round off the best of the rest, and to round off the finishers really. Phoenix finishes P11, and Broco finishes 12th, and Skitoni 13th after both DNFing in this race.